Hello everybody, my name is US Hybrid and we're back with the Novelist. So we're on the chapter called Full House, not the TV show. We're not going to start watching Full House, no. The chapter said that someone was coming to visit, a friend of Dan's. So, let's read it. Guy, probably not expecting to hear from me, were you? You know I'm all about surprises. Look, we're going to head up the coast next weekend. We're doing the drive from LA to Seattle. I have an interview there on Tuesday, and Kelly has a friend who's going to introduce her to some casting people from Vancouver. Can we crash at your place on the way up? We should be pulling through next Friday. I was thinking we could use it as an excuse to jam on our books. I want to see your new stuff, and I have a draft I want you to take a look at. I'm way beyond knowing what's good, and not with my work. Or not with my work. Hold on, I'm going to restart that sentence. I'm way beyond knowing what's good or not with my work. So you could really use your advice, and you know I'll give it to you straight about your new book. Was there a title yet? Could be an impromptu writer's workshop, I guess. Anyway, I think it'd be fun. Let me know. T. So I guess he has a writer friend who's coming. Honey, I'm sorry it's been so long since my last letter, but we've been all over the place. Have you gotten settled into that big house yet? I hope getting away from everything has been a help for you and Dan. I'm writing because, speaking of getting away, your father and I are going to take a road trip. I found some good AARP deals, and with your father only working part-time, it wasn't very hard to arrange time off. It's been too long since our last trip. I've always enjoyed changes of scenery, and as you're hopefully learning, it can be just the thing a marriage needs. Lord knows it helped us. The trip won't take us close enough to the shore to come visit, I'm sorry to say, and if you write back, we'll be gone before your letter arrives. We'll call if one of our motels has long distance, but if we don't get a chance to call, send my love to Dan and Thomas. You know your father and I want the best for you all. Love, Mom. So that must be Linda's mom. Well, of course it's Linda's mom. Dinner this week. Sunday, Joe's tuna casserole plus salad. Monday, spaghetti meatballs. Tuesday, Anne's crock-pot Italian chicken with peppers. Wednesday, baked whatever that is, plus salad. Thursday, hot dogs and mac and cheese. Friday, shrimp scampi with spaghetti, salad, and a bottle of white wine. For the adults, of course, not for little Tommy. And Saturday, roasted chicken, new potatoes, tomato, and cucumber salad. New potatoes. What's the difference between potatoes and new potatoes? Oh, he's happy. Yay, he's happy. But new potatoes. Is that not old potatoes, but the newer potatoes? Hope they're okay. What's this? Check sofa. Call Chamber of Commerce, hotels in town. Double check T and K trip when Dan gets back. Wait, Dan's not here?
I'm checking to see if this is a fold-out.
I thought Tommy was sleeping with us.
I'm checking to see if this is a fold-out.
I thought Tommy was sleeping with us.
We just put Tommy down, and then we watched Alfred Hitchcock Presents. It was the one where the guy thinks a snake is on his stomach under the sheets, and they spend the whole episode trying to figure out if he's right or not. Dan hates snakes, so we were both holding each other, scared to death. It was great to have a normal evening again. We've been sticking to the 7 o'clock rule, and I can tell it's making a difference. We've started planning our days around making sure to be there, and we even have a new tradition. When we sit down, we each tell the family the best thing that happened to us that day. It's a small thing, but sometimes the small things can make a big difference.
Yay, much happiness. Me happy now. So, watch that ugly sweater Mom and Dad gave me so they can see me wearing it. Didn't you see your parents aren't coming? Maybe she hasn't realized yet. I don't know. Daddy said he'd be my... Oh, come on, kid. No, don't do that. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. You're gonna break my heart. I already feel bad.
Let me call his mommy. Let me call his mommy.
Can Davy sleep over?
Alright, so apparently he has a friend named Davy who he wants to have over. And the same picture, kid. I'm sorry, but you're starting to not make me happy. He wants Davy over. We can use the blue sheets to make a sofa fort. Alright.
Blast off.
So let's see what Dan wants.
It's impossible to get into a rhythm right now. This place was supposed to create some peace and quiet, but I almost never get 2 unbroken writing blocks in the same day. I know I'll never get exactly the schedule I want, that's just a fact of life. But that doesn't make it easier to get good work done with everything else going on. Just gotta figure out a way to push through. No other choice, really. This book isn't going to write itself.
Okay. It's probably upstairs, like in Ned's office or something.
You can sleep with us.
What about Tommy?
You can sleep with us.
Alright, so Tommy is gonna sleep with his parents when those people come visit for the night on their way to Seattle.
I took Tynan up on the book jam. He hasn't seen a word of my new book, and fresh eyes are priceless. He bailed me out on Tramer's Way. I hope he understands how much of that book worked because of him. I still remember when we were walking to the pond, and he had the idea about using newspaper clips and police reports. Of course, no matter how many times I tell interviewers it was his idea, they just keep giving me the credit. Maybe they just want the tidy auteur version. Oh well, can't change that. Let's just hope he has an idea for this one too. Friday can't get here soon enough.
Hey, Mommy. Hey, Pumpkin.
So he's thinking this could save his book. Yeah, that's why he's so excited. He thinks this could save his book.
Here we
Because
go.
it helped last time. The ugly sweater and the blue sheets. I talked to Davy's parents and they're okay with him sleeping over. They said they'd take care of Tommy some weekend in return. I know the timing isn't great, but maybe we can work something out. Let's talk when you get up, Len.
Hey, watch this.
So I'm guessing this is the ugly sweater. I think...
Good news. Mom called today with a change of plans. They made better time on the first leg of the trip than they expected, and they're coming to visit. Bad news, they want to come this weekend. Did Dan tell Tynan they could stay here for sure, or is that still up in the air? I'll ask after dinner. She sounded cheerful enough on the phone, though I can't help wondering if they took this trip because they hit another rough patch. Hope not. I hope they just want to see Tommy and have a classic Mears family feast. Though maybe seeing how they've ended up will be good perspective for Dan and me. Speaking of which, Dad better not get nosy. I've told him 1,000,000 times that my marriage is not his business. Maybe I'll try the thing Christine told me. When someone asks you something private, just say, "Why do you ask?" Put it back on them and see if they've actually got a reason to get into your business. Yeah, I've got to remember to try that. We'll see how he answers that one.
Hey, Mommy.
Oh,
Hey,
so they are coming. So we are going to have a full house. Alright, I'm thinking work. This time we're going to have to... Oh, man, keep teleporting everywhere. Should make her breakfast in bed. Oh, see, he's like, still trying to be good. Make sure
How do I...
no one here bullies Tommy. Alright, so the options... Fishing poles, sweater, and blue sheets. I think I'm gonna pick the fishing poles because this could really help the book. And I know that I keep seeming to have a major emphasis on the book, but I mean, that's how they live. Like that's how they're gonna live, and, like make their money. So, and I can't seem to find any fishing poles. Ah, there. So we're gonna choose. I don't know. YOLO. Oh, choose the fishing poles. And we're gonna choose the wife Or should we... Wife or kid? We're gonna choose the kid. Wife? Wife. We're gonna choose the wife. We're gonna choose the wife. Wife. Alright. Boy, this is hard. You don't know. Just making these decisions is hard. Dan was too excited about getting Ty's feedback to cancel the visit. He found that the fishing poles were in great shape and he and his friend hit it off like they'd seen each other yesterday. Linda told them they could find a small pond in the woods. Their trip paid off not only in the fresh fish for dinner, but new ideas for the book as well. Linda was glad they were able to make room for everyone. There was so much going on in the house, she didn't get as much time as she would have liked to visit her parents. They were glad to be able to come at all, though Linda didn't get a chance to pull her mother aside and see how her parents were doing. Tommy cried when Dan told him that Davy wouldn't be able to sleep over, and the fact that the extra sheets were used for grown-up house guests instead of a sofa fort only upset him more. He didn't want to sleep with his parents, and in the middle of the night he woke up and tried to get back into his room, causing an embarrassing scene. The funeral. Oh boy. Whoa. Man, this is heavy stuff. I don't know what to do. And this is so hard making these decisions because the kid and the wife, the dad, oh gosh, this is hard. Well, leave a comment. Tell me if I'm doing things right because this is hard, man. This is so hard. Man, I just can't get over how hard that last one was, especially. But I hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. And thank you all for watching. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.